PDM, changing lives.
KIRYANDONGO is a district located 218 kilometers north of Kampala along the bustling Kampala-Gulu Highway. Bordered by Nyoya, Oyam, Apache and Masindi districts, KIRYANDONGO displays a unique charm, rich in culture and agricultural prowess. With a population of 346,692, including 66,369 in refugee settlements, KIRYANDONGO is a thriving community where agriculture is the main economic activity. The focal person, Parish Development Model, Biencha Issa Hassan, says the PDM initiative aims at uplifting the active poor from subsistence livelihoods to vibrant economic contributors.
Yes, my name is Biencha Issa Hassan. I'm the District Production Marketing Officer of KIRYANDONGO District Local Government, and I'm also the focal point person of the Parish Development Model, popularly known as the PDM. Yes, so KIRYANDONGO District Local Government started implementing this government approach of the Parish Development Model about 2 years ago. So, but we also have the one of social services to cover education, health. We have the one of community mobilization and mindset change. We have PDMIS, that it is needed to have data and the digital systems, and of course governance. So, but out of all those, pillar number 3 is the one which is very, very, very popular, because it involves giving people the money. But that money is linked directly to pillar number 1. And the people who are getting the funds, those are the active poor, people who are in the subsistence economy. Those structures of the circle must be functional. As I will tell you later, that right now in the process of activating the other structures of the circle as we are transitioning into the next phase of the PDM. But now in that first one, we first received around 305 million from the government of Uganda. That money came directly to the district accounts, and now the district disbursed that money to the PDM circles, and it brought around 7 million something. And then government sent additional 100 million per circle, and that is a total of 4 billion and 300 million, which was disbursed. But now this one never went through the district accounts. This one went direct to the PDM circles. Our PDM circles have bank accounts in Post Bank, in Centenary and Stanbic Bank. They are the owner signatories, and so they are the ones controlling those accounts.
Bukenya says with the disbursement of 4.6 billion Ugandan shillings to 4,667 beneficiaries, PDM is exploding a wave of transformation across the district.
And now we are also encouraging even the people who don't fall into the subsistence category to join the PDM, the PDM groups, so that they can help us to guide those subsistence farmers, but they can also help to create market linkages. Like for example, the nucleus farmers that we have, they can be able to market our PDM farmers' products together with theirs, and also give some very good ideas. So basically, that's it. But also when it comes to participation, the PDM has increased the participation of the communities into the government programming, because right now any meeting that we call, people are turning up in very, very big numbers, because they already know that there is also a PDM message there. Our PDCs are active. They are playing the oversight role over the PDM circles.
Supported by commercial lending from SACCOs and microfinance institutions, KIRYANDONGO's economic heartbeat revolves around agriculture. From maize to cassava, the district's fertile lands yield a bounty of produce, fueling the engine of growth. The Principal Assistant Chief Agriculture Officer, KIRYANDONGO District, Dennis Jachan, says the PDM funds in hand, 4,667 beneficiaries are driving the wave of enthusiasm, transforming the socio-economic landscape of KIRYANDONGO.
Yes, I'm by the names of Dennis Dachan. I'm the Principal Assistant Chief Administrative Officer, KIRYANDONGO District Local Government. I've been in KIRYANDONGO from 2013. That's when I joined KIRYANDONGO District Local Government till to date. As concerned the Paris development model, KIRYANDONGO District, like any other district, we started implementing it 2 years ago till to date. And as a district, we have been positioned to implement the project as provided for in the project manual, guidelines and instruction that has been issued from time to time. At KIRYANDONGO District, we received the total amount of money of 4,554,087 shillings. That has been received cumulatively to date, and we have been able to disburse 4,594,266,000 shillings to date that have been disbursed to the beneficiaries at the parish level. KIRYANDONGO District Local Government has a total of 46 parishes, including the wards. We have 4 town councils and 9 sub-counties within the district. So as a district, we were able to mobilize the community with the support from the political and technical staff and the security. And we have been able to disburse that amount of money to a total of 4,607 beneficiaries that have benefited so far from the amount of money that we received from the government.
Increased school enrollment and improved nutrition are just a clue of the program's thoughtful impact. The Deputy Resident District Commissioner, KIRYANDONGO District, Akwetereho Johnson, says the success of PDM is evident in the bustling markets of Bweyale, where households are thriving through increased food and livestock production.
I am Akwetereho Jonathan, the Deputy RDC of KIRYANDONGO District. In regards to the visits that we have and what is happening within Paris development model, I think so far so good, given that it is a new arrangement which needed to be cascaded direct from the center up to down. The technical staffs understanding it, the politicians understanding it, the civil society, the beneficiaries. It is fairly a learning process, but people are picking up. Especially, we are in an agricultural area, and the one pillar of financial inclusion, people have embraced it so much. Along the way, people picked so much interest in the financial inclusion aspect and seem to have forgotten the others. But now we decided to put them together. Along the way, we try to sensitize the community. Down there are a lot of success stories. We have been to the field where we have found people who have improved their income. Somebody says, I used to get maybe 10 bags of maize from an acre, now I'm getting 25 because of the education that we have gone through. We have seen women, especially in Bweyale market, who came together and they did the equivalent of a myoga but under PDM, and they tell you with us we're already willing to begin saving and giving back the money. They already have 15 million plus. There are 8 women. The stories are varied. There are even people who we have found have diverted to other enterprises. But it says, me, I cannot manage this, I can do this much as you gave me this. And he apologizes, but there's something to account for in a way. All the money was given out. There are a lot of informations. We moved as a team, the political, the OWC commanders, the security, to go to all these areas to try to sensitize the people. The appetite for money is high. There is over expectation. People need money, everybody. But now teaching them, sensitizing them that it is one at a time. It is a challenge. Everybody wants the money now. They thought it was Lugambo at the start, but now people saw their neighbors coming up here. So everybody is running to get this money. Of course, the next phases, I believe we shall achieve more. But so far, so good because of teamwork in KIRYANDONGO and because of agriculture, especially maize growing, we are doing well. A few people in pigs, in goats.
Operation Wealth Creation Coordinator, KIRYANDONGO, Lieutenant Colonel Livingstone Karyesubula, says political will and grassroots ownership have propelled PDM to new heights.
My name is Lieutenant Colonel Livingstone Karyesubula. I am the Operation Wealth Creation Commander in KIRYANDONGO since 2015. We have had several programs, but in particular the PDM, Parish Development Model. Parish Development Model program in KIRYANDONGO was very well welcome and very well understood. We had opportunity to sensitize most of our farmers, and they went into the program very well, which was very clear to them. And so doing, we quickly established 43 circles and registered them with the Commissioner for Cooperatives, and then started selecting their enterprises, and we are lucky the money came in promptly at all quarters. So we were able to give this money out. We gave a total of about 4.5 billion shillings to all our farmers. We are very grateful to the political system, the political wing of the district, to which went out all and explained this program to the people. So the program in KIRYANDONGO is very well understood, and I believe if we get more money, we'll be able to continue smoothly.
Atim Florence says that PDM funds helped her expand her piggery enterprise. Her and the family used the pigs' dropping as manure for the vegetable and fruit gardens.
Why we selected the piggery enterprise rearing? Because it produces many piglets, it grows very fast, it eats very many types of food, so feeding is very easy. So even the pork, very many people like it. That's why I got interest in growing piggery. And there's a lot of money in it when you keep it well. That's why I selected. So I was not the only one. We are in very many groups under PDM in our parish, Kiyambra parish. So when we selected the piggery enterprise, our bosses, the chief, the production, the vet, they organized the meeting, a training, and they trained us on how to keep and how to feed the pigs. So in 2022, it came a time where it kept quiet, the program kept quiet. Now I thought that it is no longer going to succeed. We are not going to succeed in it. So what I did, I decided, because the chief, the vet, and the production officer plus other stakeholders who were with us, They told us that without construction, there's no giving us that PDM money. So I rushed to my boss. I told him everything. Then he said, it's okay if that is the case. Let us do some little construction. So I was keeping rabbits, this construction for rabbits. I had goats, I had ducks, so I had to sell all. And I was even saving, was also saving. So that money we used for constructing this house. So after construction, and again the process again delayed a bit. I told him, I said, now our house is already there. Why can't we borrow money from our enterprise group? So I borrowed 500,000 from our group, the Figare Enterprise Group Saving Group. I bought 3, the big ones, the male one and the female one. Then in August, just last year, that's when I became now a fully beneficiary for PDM. Now when I received that money, I removed 550, I refunded to the group. I remained with 450. From the 450, I added again more 2 female piglets. So I have 5. I started with 3, I added 2, I had 5. So now my mission, I want it to keep until they grow very big so that I get the good money, which will help me to pay school fees for my children or even to construct for me. This is the house I'm still living in. Because of school fees, I cannot construct. So I'm just still living in the grass-thatched house. So I want it to help me to construct for me a house, to take my children in high institutions. And my mission is to add the what? To add the house and even to fence it. So my opinion to my government, I really thank the government so much. Museveni really, may he live long. The way he's helping us, it's really too much. I'm also urging him to continue even supporting my colleagues who have not even benefited from that project. And what I'm also begging him, if he can top something or even on top of that one, because this one was, can't you see the challenge I faced? I couldn't construct and what? And buy. So what I did, I first constructed with my own money, which I saved. Then what he gave me, it helped me in buying the piglets, the feeds, and the vet.
I'm called Onyai Patrick, the husband to a team. I think this project, I really had loved it, and it has brought us more unity than we were before. Yeah. So after from Figare, their dunks, their waste we always store in the other pit that you have seen. So from there, you can see this garden that we have really prepared. We put this decomposed, these dunks, hole by hole, and you can see how it is. We don't use these fertilizers now. We haven't used the fertilizers here. This fertilizer that they always use, they buy from what? We use this local. Ever since this thing has come, before we plant, we use this decomposed. We come and then we plant these things. That is why you see how it is. It is helping us, and we have got a lot of money now here. You see, all the time during dry season, this is what at least we feed, and we are paying even with our what? Our children.
With such beneficiaries receiving 1 million Ugandan shillings, a 2-year repayment period, including a 2-year grace period, the PDM circles are set to grow into parish banks. Sesanga Herbert of Chimbera Parish Development Model says they received 107 million Ugandan shillings for 115 beneficiaries. After thorough training, beneficiaries received 1 million Ugandan shillings each, which they invested in enterprises like maize, cassava, piggery, fish trade, and poultry.
I'm called Sesanga Herbert. I'm the chairperson, KIRYANDONGO PDM Circle. Yes, Chimbera Parish. So far, this circle has received 107 million. We have a total number of enterprise group of 32 for this parish, and others are yet to be formed. We still have no limit for that. So far what we have is 32 enterprise groups making up this circle. The circle has so far had 115 beneficiaries. So far we have given out 107 million to the beneficiaries.
The parish development model has significantly impacted KIRYANDONGO, moving households towards a money economy.
Abaragange nyona ntumbu aneti ndi mukyalo kya Karagalyo bitu twakyorayo twasoma ba twamaze kusoma twakyorayo mu bank twatunge sente ati sente zibatwaye bakatweza milioni emwemu obatwaire milioni emwemu bamaze kutusomesa enkozesa tugenda kolaki kuzikozesa bazituhereza naija nanyona yombeka ebiju binu nyamaze kuombeka ebiju nagula empunu ibiri ngasoka gula empunu ibiri nizo zinu enkulu zinu ibiri nkazigura omwezi gwa musanyu niguhwaho omwezi gwa musanyu niguhwaho empunu eno enkazi mugwa 11 ekabe maze yakuhaka efunirenda hati ezayire emaze kuzara.
The National Deputy Coordinator, Parish Development Model, Jovena Kalisa, appreciated KIRYANDONGO's communities for embracing PDM family, transitioning from subsistence livelihoods to a thriving cash economy. She expressed heartfelt thanks to President Yoweri Museveni for championing the Parish Development Model initiative that has motivated beneficiaries to join the money economy.
My name is Jovena Kalisa. I'm the National Deputy Coordinator of Parish Development Model. Today we're glad to be in KIRYANDONGO district with the KIRYANDONGO team, the LC5 chairperson who is here with us, the production team, the extension team, and together with parish model beneficiaries in a household of a beneficiary, one Philip. We're glad, first of all, we've got 10 successful stories of our extension workers being on the ground and guiding our beneficiaries on how to transform their lifestyle from subsistence economy to money economy. It's been a great experience and exciting that all parish chiefs are well grounded on the field. They know their people, they interact closely. We have seen a lot of successful stories right away from the enterprises, piggery, crop, and several. So I'm grateful to the whole team of KIRYANDONGO and the whole team of Parish Development Model at the center, the national coordinator, the minister who is our supervisor, and more so all the pillars that are concerned, the president who has brought this impact down on the grassroots, and more so the implementers, the beneficiaries. You can see they're very excited. Everyone wants to tell their successful stories. So that means we're there. I want also to thank the Secretariat team, which has been here and led by Dr. Bihangana. They've really done a good job. We're optimistic that even next year we are going to see better transformation stories, and we shall be showing them to the country and the whole world that at least so far, a few years worked, there is a success to talk about parish development model, and especially a parish revolving fund. The extension workers, now I can see the vision of the president increasing salary to the extension workers, to the scientists, because we have seen, we've met scientists very excited on the ground. They have the motivation and they are close to their people. They are on the ground, they're excited, they can take us to households, successful households. So we are grateful that the President came up with this vision of the 39 Ugandans in subsistence economy, in how they can transform their lives.